Today we're going to look at taking a word problem, or actually any type of proportional relationship, and turning it into an equation. And with this equation, we can solve for any question that they could possibly throw at us regarding this proportional relationship. So in this problem says the cost of oranges in a grocery store is directly proportional to the number of oranges purchased. Jerry paid $2.52 for 6 oranges. If P represents the cost in dollars and N represents the oranges purchased, which best represents this relationship? So normally in a proportional relationship, we want to remember this formula. Y equals KX, which this K here is going to represent our constant. This is very important in being able to create this equation, is knowing what is my constant of proportionality, what is my unit rate, what is my scale factor. All of those words are meaning the same thing as constant right here. We want to know how much the unit rate is in this problem and how much it is for 1. So I'm going to start this problem off by taking my Y value and dividing by my X value, because that's going to turn this into this equation right here. Now the numbers I have here are $2.52 for 6 oranges. And it's up to me to determine which of these would represent the Y in my problem and which would represent the X in my problem. So in this case, what we have here is we have a $2.52 and 6 oranges, and I need to say, you know what, my independent variable, which is my X, is what I want to go to the store, and I want to say I want to spend 1 of that. Do I want to spend exactly $1 on oranges, or do I want to buy 1 orange? Which seems more reasonable? I'm going to say, since we don't know the price of oranges, and I'm not going to just start chopping up oranges at the grocery store, we would want to find out how much 1 orange is going to cost. So in this problem, I'm going to say my 6 oranges is going to represent my X value in this problem, and my Y value here is going to represent the cost of it, which is the $2.52. So what I need to do first, before I even start setting up this equation, solve these. 0.42. And I now have an equation. Y equals 0.42x. Oh, but we are not happy with that. No. We don't have Y and X in this problem. And this problem was actually taken from one of the New York State tests that used different variables and was a multiple choice question using the variables P and N. So I just need to replace these letters with what they represent. P represents the cost. There's the cost. What was my Y value? P. And my X value here, well, they replacing with N, the number of oranges. N. P equals 0.42 N. And I can now use this problem that if I need to, if I know the number of oranges, I can substitute it in for my N value. So if I knew we wanted to buy 20 oranges, which would be crazy, 0.42 times 20 would give me that answer. Or if I wanted to find out, you know what, I'm going to the store with $20, how many oranges can I buy? That would be a 20 divided by 0.42, because we would substitute it into this equation right here. I can always check as well, checking my answer, taking the number of oranges, substituting them in here, just very quickly, 0.42. We know that we're getting 6 oranges times 6. Take my calculator, just multiply these together, and look at what I get. I get exactly $2.52. So I know this has to be true because it makes this true as well. I would not be able to multiply 0.42 times 2.52 to get 6. It would not work the other way around.